The childcare industry suffering massive staffing shortages right now. In fact, the largest since the pandemic, and it is pushing many of our military families to the breaking point. Recent estimates suggesting around 9,000 children are on the wait list for military-run childcare centers. It's a problem that's having a direct impact on military moms and dads, according to the nonprofit organization Blue Star Families. And we are joined now by Kathy Roth-Douquet, CEO of Blue Star Families. Kathy, thank you so much for being here. And I think it's really interesting. Your organization asked active military families about quality of life concerns. Childcare was one of the top issues. Tell me why.
Yeah, I really appreciate you covering this issue. And Blue Star Families, we are America's military families. We're a very pro-military service organization because it's a privilege to serve your country. But military families, they need two incomes. And right now, military service members and their spouses are telling us that the number one barrier to that is the lack of childcare. This makes it very difficult to continue serving.
That's fascinating. You say they need two incomes. So, I mean, it's these kitchen table economy inflation issues that are facing every American. You're saying that military families certainly no exception here.
They're no exception. The military salary is a fair salary, but it's a working class or middle class salary, depending on your rank. And in America, people at those income levels, they need two incomes to meet their goals and to meet the American dream. And the military lifestyle makes it very difficult for these educated and capable spouses to get that second income because we're moving so frequently. In my family, we moved 9 times in 16 years. That means getting on the bottom of the child care list every time. Takes a while to even find the best one, and then you're moving again. So for these structural reasons and others, military families are even more disadvantaged than average Americans. And yet Americans actually need their military. We need people to stay in and do this. Child care is not a private good for these families. It's a public good.
Right, absolutely. And I'm really glad you mentioned that it's so especially hard for military families because they do have to relocate so often, and they have to start from scratch every single time, I would imagine, when trying to find childcare. Tell me, this sort of struggle, this sort of both members in this parental group needing to go out and get a job, is this a more recent thing that we are seeing? Was this the case 20 years ago?
It certainly is a 21st century problem. You know, in the 20th century, when we created an all-volunteer force, not many people were married. Most people lived on military installations. Now, 75% live in communities and not on bases. And service members are deployed constantly. It's an expeditionary force. So the demands of the military spouse's job and the unpredictability of it add to the moves of making it even more challenging for those majority who are married and do have children now.
And I know some of the branches are offering incentives to try to get more child care workers. Some members of Congress are also considering legislation. In your opinion, what needs to be done right now to help?
So the Quality of Life panel put together some fantastic recommendations in Congress. They've been adopted as part of the National Defense Authorization Act. We need Congress, we need the Senate to pass that bill. It's got some excellent provisions in it. The military services are working hard, but only 20% of military families want child care on base. Remember, 75% are in the community. The spouses can't drive an hour to the base, drop off their kid, go to work, and then do the same thing on the back end. We need those communities to think about how they can better provide childcare. We need innovation here. So the NDAA should be passed. The innovation at the services is great, but both of those things together still aren't going to be enough. We need the country to understand that just like we need to innovate on weapon systems, we need to innovate here on how we get childcare to military families and honestly to the whole country.
It is such an important issue, and I'm really grateful for your time on this. Kathy Roth-Douquet of Blue Star Families, thank you so much for your time tonight. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider, and don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.